Big fat in an itty-bitty swimsuit, prime for America's hetero reboot. Yes, more departures. Yes to more layoffs. Around setup, find out payoff.
Welcome to the Music City, where the fans not fazed by the rain that is in the forecast. They have made their way across the Cumberland River, and they have packed Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Nashville. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans heading out onto the field for the first time. And there is the #1 overall pick from 2025. Cam Ward leading the way.
Got the ball from game 1 as a rookie last season. Started all 17 games and had 15 touchdown passes and just 7 interceptions. Mature beyond his years. They've given him extra weapons now to help the offense. And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Coming off of a tough season last year where he threw a career-high 15 interceptions. Now in an Atlanta Falcons uniform, this gives him a chance to start over and reset with an excellent set of receivers.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's 2nd and 10. The tight end in motion right. Ward. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. And the rain, as we expected might happen at some point, has started to fall here. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Ward. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Second and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Ward. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Nick Folk for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Falcons 7.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense headed back out. There you're going to look at Brian Dable, their offensive coordinator. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Working out of the gun here, Ward. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Ward. And that nearly intercepted. Yeah, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one lines up no good.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Like and subscribe!
Scott, appreciate the update as always. Mother Nature changing things here. Light rain beginning to fall as we get ready to kick off the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It's a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Third down and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
This is second and 8. Play action, now it's Tua. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This will get the lead up to 7. Folk's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Titans
From a
3.
defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now, Ward. Robinson's got it. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's second down and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
From the gun, Ward. That is caught. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wan'Dale Robinson from 10 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Here's Tua. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing Tua. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Tua. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Falcons are going to win the game. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Well, I've been driving on this bus so long, I don't know where to go. I've been gone too long. Trying to get back home, I need a cigarette, yeah. On my way out of town, trying to get back, I don't know what to do.